What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Kevin with Optimized Essentials, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about why these activities that you're engaging in is making you weaker as a man, okay? Now, what am I talking about? The three main activities that guys are engaging in today's society are porn, drugs, and video games. Now, there are other behaviors like gambling, other vices, shopping excessively online, watching Netflix, any sort of behavior that could be classified under consumerism is going to deplete you as a man and make you weak, okay? Now, if you're watching this video and you're interested in that topic, there's something deep down within you that knows that you're not living up to your potential. So watch the whole goddamn video and pay attention to what I'm about to say, because this information can change your life, okay? In today's society, or society at large, even in the past, I want you to think about men of high caliber, men of great achievement, or even men that you look up to, whether it be in the past, conquerors, emperors, warriors, knights, or in today's society, modern day society, actors, rappers, artists. Think of a man that you highly admire. Think of a role model that you place on a pedestal. I want you to think, what about this man causes him to be great? What about this man causes him for you to want to look up to him? Is it because he constantly watches pornography? Is it because he constantly plays video games? Is it because he constantly does drugs, smokes pot? Maybe if you're a rapper and you are into that stuff, maybe he does, and maybe he is known for that. Snoop Dogg. But no, the answer to this question is we look up to men, hear me close, who have achieved great heights in their life. This could be playing basketball very well, NBA players. This could be playing soccer very well. Who's that one guy? Ronaldo, Christian. I don't really remember. I don't watch soccer, but it's Cristiano Ronaldo or some shit like that, or Messi or Masi. I don't play soccer, but I've heard the names before. I know those two dudes. Or UFC fighters, the top dogs and the fighters or boxers, Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, Muhammad Ali, NFL, Tom Brady, tennis. Can't pronounce that guy's name. I saw his video last night. Some bitch, some sort of a Russian name. Jokic. No, that's the basketball player. You know who I'm talking about. I'll probably put some pictures up. But what do we know these guys for? We know these guys for what they have achieved, what they've done, right? Not because they've spent a bunch of time watching porn, drugs, and doing drugs and playing video games. No, we know the man for his achievements. By their fruits, ye shall know them. LeBron James is the top dog, the top G in the NBA. Why? Because he's the best at what he does. And the reason why I'm sharing this stuff with you in today's video is the masculine energy, the masculine archetype needs to be given an outlet to sharpen its essence, okay? Men in the past, blacksmith, sharpened their tools, hammered on the iron, built houses, construction workers. Those guys are exercising their masculine energy. Now, what do we have nowadays? Men are spending all of their time, all of their energy, on porn, doing drugs, and video games. What is this doing for your life? You're watching porn, you're putting it into a napkin, you're putting it into a cup, which I've done before. Fuck, now I just painted a bad picture. Or some people put in a sock, but what happens? Right? Again, whoever doesn't mind shamelessly commenting down below the most funniest thing you've used, you know, to put your semen in. Anyhow, what happens when you ejaculate? Unless it's turning into a baby, you just wasted your energy. So you're going to all these porn sites and you're conquering what? Digital woman? But you have nothing to show for yourself? You're playing video games all day trying to conquer other men, but in real life you have nothing to show for yourself? Right? Who cares if your rank is this, or your diamond, or your gold, or your platinum, right? You remember I used to play League of Legends and like I got to diamond, right? I was diamond rank. And now they have like after diamond, it's like a grandmaster or master, grandmaster, and then challenger. And it's like, fuck, there's like 3 more levels above that. I got to spend a fuck ton of time if I want to level up. Who cares if you have these ranks? Unless you're going pro, it doesn't fucking matter. You're doing drugs. What happens there? You put your energy into this plant, smoking pot, or you're going to the pub, you're drinking alcohol. What are you doing? You're wasting your energy, brah, and you're getting nothing back. In fact, if you find a bimbo or some hoe, some thought, right? You have sex with her. What is that? Time, energy. You don't really care about having her as a wife. You don't care about having kids with her. What are you doing? You're wasting your time and your energy. At the end, you have to go ejaculate. When I got into nofap and semen retention, I very quickly realized that even when I had a girlfriend, I'm spending a lot of time and energy on her. And I care more about my purpose, my mission. What do I want to be known for? My legacy, right? Again, back to that question. What do you know? What is it about this man that you look up to? What do you know about him? It's what he has achieved, right? So what have you achieved when it comes down to life? How many porn stars have you watched, man? What are her names? What rank did you climb up to on those video games? How many shots can you take? Bruh. Who cares? What have you achieved as a man? What are you going to be known for? Take that same energy that you're wasting on porn, drugs, and video games and gambling and watching Netflix and redirect that into something better, something where you'll be known for, okay? So before we wrap up, I want to read you an article that I read before in the past, but I want to reread it again because it's so powerful, okay? It's from this girl called Claire Nakti. I think she clickbaited me on Instagram like a few years ago. I think I saw her, either her pictures shown up or she liked some of my photos. I think she liked some of my photos. So it's like, okay, she liked my photos, so I have to click into her profile because there was like multiple names that pop up. You know, she liked multiple photos, so I click into her. And then she looked like this typical Instagram model, but I also saw some like Hindu scripture there, like some Hindu figures. I'm like, huh. She wasn't, to some girls, to some guys, she was particularly attractive, but to me, I wasn't really into her figure, her body type. But anyways, I was reading her descriptions. I'm like, wow, this girl is really smart. Her name is Claire Nakti. And the title of this article is Porn, Drugs, and Video Games Eating Modern Men Alive. Okay, now I might put this text up on the screen so we can read it together. But nevertheless, I want to read you this and then leave you off with that, okay? All right, let's begin. Male energy in our modern world is constantly facing temptation to be quickly and easily grounded. Because male energy is projecting in nature, its function is innately to find an element to project into, to ground itself, to plant seeds, to bear fruit in all elements of life, not just sexual. And in previous times for men, this pursuit was the very essence and feel of life itself. Our stimulating modern world, however, threatens male energy far more than it does to the feminine, which it is still an absorbing and less tempted to project outwardly. Think of the penis, okay? Think of the penis projecting outwardly, the womb, the vagina, the ovaries, right? Still an absorbing, taking in that it's the fertile soil, taking in the seed, turning into a baby, okay? Starting in adolescence, men are offered extremely quick and effortless ways to ground their energy, to conquer, to plant seeds, etc. in a way that is illusory. Porn allows them instant access to the females they would have previously and vigorously pursued outwardly. Meaning before we had porn, we had to fucking work for women, okay? Now you can just turn on your phone, find a bathroom, finish your business, and we wonder why men are becoming weak. It's because they don't have to work for shit, okay? Where are we? Okay. Porn allows them instant access to females they would have previously and vigorously pursued outwardly. Things like overuse of video games, for example, allow them the illusion of building a skill, dominating or conquering in any sense whatsoever. These grounds replace the rebellion, pursuit, and passion that men in the past reveled in during their young life. Semen that used to fall into yonis, aka vaginas, is literally thrown and willfully in the garbage. Most passions or skill sets belong to a fake, imaginary world. The allure of the yoni of technology, meaning she's calling technology a trap, is like a vagina trap for men, right? Is quite literally eating many young men alive. This leads men to enter their adult life already drained, with no real passions beyond the low-hanging fruit that everyone, in quotation, likes. Little to no unique knowledge or applicable skill, few informed or passion-fueled opinions, and then movements like MGTOW, men going their own way, ask why men have lost the immediate respect and submission of women. Men enter a relationship and many are not even sure anymore what their role or purpose is. Was it to give something? Because what do they have now to give? Oh, way powerful, man. This girl is so smart and brilliant, right? Think about that, right? She talks about the allure of the yoni technology is eating young men alive, right? So they enter their adulthood with their life force already drained, aka their semen, right? That's why I talk about nofap and semen retention. If you keep busting a nut, you're weak. You're getting weaker, okay? This leads men to enter their adult life already drained with no real passions beyond the low-hanging fruit that everyone likes. Little to no unique knowledge or applicable skill. Few informed, passion-filled opinions. The reason why I speak so passionately about nofap and semen retention is because I am charged the fuck up with semen, spiritual energy, and ojas, okay? And it's not an act. It's real, and you can experience it too, okay? All you have to do is, instead of depleting your essence, putting your seed into the yoni of technology, keep that essence, keep that drive within you, allow that energy to build up within your body, do some breath work on top of it, do some exercise, find a higher purpose, find a passion and a passion and purpose, a higher reason for being, and then you'll be invigorated with male vitality, okay? Now I want you to think again to the question I asked you, asked you earlier about the men that you look up to. What are they known for? Well, for me, I look up to my mentor, Paul Chek. And what immediately stands out to me about him is the amount of work he has accomplished, the amount of books on his bookshelf, the amount of programs he's created, the amount of results he's achieved and gotten in his life, right? And none of that signals porn, drugs, or video games, okay? So that's really all I wanted to share. There's more to this article, right? For example, I'll read this real quick. Women in the eyes of men of the past were viewed as rich soil from which a beautiful garden could be grown if he planted his seeds correctly, where he could finally triumphantly have an outlet for his outpouring of energy, which again goes far beyond just sex. Now, guys nowadays are planting their seeds in the wrong places. And the purpose of this video is to enlighten you, is to encourage you, and is to shine light and awareness on the activities you're wasting your seed on, okay? Your energy, your masculine, finite essence. Read the rest of this article on your own. Really think about what I have to say. And make the right choice. Start nofap, start semen retention. And I encourage you to get on sexual transmutation. Check out all the links down below. Check out the free course. Check out the Facebook group, the masterclass. Book a call if you want to work with me. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.